Hello once again, Niner Nation. AJ Mead back with a brand shiny new edition of Panning for Gold. The entire crew is back this week. Garrett Beenabaugh is over yonder at the Hayes, ready to do a PFG first. That's right, we are doing weather on location for this weekend as the 49er baseball team kicks off their season this weekend down at the Hayes. But enough of the small talk. Panning for Gold 3.0 starts right now. The beat is chock full of video funness this week. The baseball team kicks off their season at home. We got some video with Coach Hibbs and the players. We also have some video from this past weekend, the Alumni men's basketball game around homecoming. All of that and much, much more. The beat starts right now. A lot to get to this week, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Homecoming was last week here on the Charlotte campus. A week of events culminated with the basketball game inside Halton Arena against Rhode Island. But before that game, a group of over 50 alumni, former basketball players, managers, and people close to the program gathered on the Halton Arena floor and participated in the annual alumni basketball game. We caught up with some of the former players to talk about university growth, Charlotte basketball, and much more. Check it out.
I definitely think you can see it with this being the biggest homecoming, group of guys coming back home. It's nice to be part of this growth, like Jermaine said. You really can tell the family is growing and still together. So it's been fun to see everybody already, and hoping for a fun weekend.
Well, every year, the spirit, of the 49er continues to grow, and as we continue to reach out to former players and former alumni and other associates, it's just good to know that we have such a good group of people that want to continue to be a part of this university and continue to see it grow and prosper. And just the camaraderie that, everybody has on this team, it's just a wonderful feeling.
Great to come back. Never could have imagined that all this, the new buildings and the Halton Arena and everything would go up. We never saw that coming, but it's here and it's great for the school and great for the city.
Yeah, it's been a tremendous, growth in the city as well as the campus life. For the most part, I get to see what all the hard work we did years past has brought, this school, and I'm so proud of it. We just want to keep up the spirit, continue to have these guys come back and enjoy the fruits of our labor. So it's a good experience.
Man, the first time I came back, I actually got lost driving around because they've added so many buildings and so many things, and this nice facility here. I just wish I had a chance to play in it.
It's great, man. Coach Mazes has brought the alumni back. He has the dinner at his house every year before school starts, and just getting everybody together. He's all about family. He doesn't want us to call. He just wants us to come out and be a part of it. So I'm really happy for him, and I think he's going to get it going here.
Oh, it's always good. It's always good coming back. The last couple of years I wasn't able to make it because of scheduling, but to see some of the guys I haven't seen in years, it's just a great thing.
Wow, Byron Dinkins can still play basketball. I certainly was no doubt about that, and I enjoyed talking and catching up with those guys. I hope you enjoyed that piece as well. This weekend is opening weekend for the 2012 baseball season. The Diamond Niners start the season at home against St. Peter's Friday through Sunday. It's a 4-game set with a doubleheader on Saturday. But with more information on the upcoming weekend, here is Charlotte 49er.TV's own Megan Allman with the scoop.
Only a matter of days until opening weekend. Baseball begins Friday, Niner Nation. Megan Allman here, Charlotte 49ers.TV. Today we go down to the Hayes during practice to talk preseason ball with Coach Hibbs and the players.
Preparation's been pretty good. I think we're still a work in progress in a lot of ways. We lost some good players last year. We were really a good defensive team last year, really good defensive team. We've got a few glitches now with that we're trying to work through with some young players. Our pitching should be solid, hopefully. Brandon's done a great job with our pitching staff. Our catching situation should be solid. and we're going to try to speed the game up. As you know, we're trying to put the most athletic guys out there we can, position player-wise, and just really looking forward to playing.
Well, kind of excited not to be pitching against our team. Great to get a new uniform out here. See very good pitching. We're going to score runs, we're going to steal bases, we're going to be very fast, and a lot of excitement.
And the expectations are high, which is great. I mean, we'd rather do and be picked to finish first than be picked to finish at the bottom end. We've talked to our guys a lot about embracing that and welcoming that, because we want to be good. Whether or not we will be, it's going to show on the field, but we want to be good. We want to be considered as one of the better programs in this region as well as nationally. And the last several years and over 20 years we've been here, we've been able to do that at times. It's hard to sustain, but we've had a great run here the last 6 or 7 years, and going to do everything we can to try to make it another great year in 2012. We've got to compliment St. Peter's for coming down and playing, because they don't have to. They could go another route. They could play 3 games somewhere else, but I think we need to compliment them for being willing to come and play. It's really hard for us to get home games, and really hard and more difficult as time goes on to get that opening weekend filled. So looking forward to getting them down here. Heard a lot of positive things about their program and the direction that they're heading in. And just really ready to get out there and get going on Friday at 4 o'clock.
Friday's home opener against St. Peter's begins at 4 p.m. Ticket information can be found online at charlotte49ers.com. Admission is free for those with a UNC Charlotte student ID. For charlotte49ers.tv, I'm Megan Allman. We'll see you at the Hayes.
Thank you, Megan, for that. Friend of 49er is back this week, and we stick with baseball as the 49ers starting catcher Ross Steedley and co-host of 49ers Basketball Madness back in the fall sat down to answer your tweets, emails, DMs. You're not going to want to miss this. Could be the best Friend of 49er ever. Ross, take it away.
What's up, Niner Nation? Guess who's back? Yeah, that's me, Ross Steedley. Those of you who follow me on Twitter, Ross the Boss 40. I'm taking time out of my very busy day here to come and join you on Friend of Niner. Gonna answer your tweets, your emails, your DMs, anything that you've sent out there on the social media. Yeah, I'm here to answer those for you. So looking forward to it. Jess tweets, players have music play within when they come to bat or to the mound. Who has the best walk-up music this year, and what is yours? Yeah, the walk-up songs, the intro songs are key. Players like to get a little swag, little mojo as they're walking out to the mound or to the plate. I know personally I like to sing to mine. Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, or little Gaga, Edge of the Glory, that sort of thing. But actually, I'd say the best walk-up music of all time definitely was Corey Tilton. Just got to throw a shout out to my boy Tilt. But the best music this year, don't know, because we haven't heard them this year. We had to put our list down, and I can't tell you mine. Mine's always a secret. So, but I definitely want to tell you that stay ready for it. It'll be interesting. Don asks, remember you at Basketball Madness. You were great. Thanks, Don. Favorite memory from that night? Favorite memory? I'd say aside from just working with AJ the whole night, the intro video where he had us showing our locker room, getting ready for the night. And favorite memory from that night though was definitely Tiger in the bathroom. Oh, a tiger! That's a real tiger in the bathroom. Oh, we actually got one down from the local zoo. Paid a good penny for it, but we had it in the bathroom. We got to hang out with it. It was nice. It was cool. Franklin P, what's up, dog? Well, you want to know how many bombs are you going to hit this year? 20, 30, 49? Well, if I get to that 30 number, Coach Hibbs will let me swing on 3-0. But considering last year I only hit, I think, 2. The new bats kind of have a play. So I'm sorry to disappoint you, but if I get to 5, maybe we can work something out. But it's a good question. Anonymous asks, you have the self-proclaimed best hair on the team because we all know. If you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you ... My motto is if you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, you play good. So it's easy when you look like this to go out to the field and perform well every day. So not that hard. Yep. That's Bakes. Yeah, we're pretty good friends. Kevin Bacon, call him, we got nicknames for each other. He actually heard I was coming to do a Friend of Niners segment. He told me, hey, give me a little love. It's Valentine's Day, show some support. So sent me a shirt, FedExed it. I just wanted to rock it. Footloose hit my favorite Kevin Bacon movie, though. I actually love Tremors more than Footloose. So, but hey, enjoyed being with you today. Thanks for all the tweets. Hope I answered your questions appropriately and satisfied you with my answers. Come out to the Hayes this weekend, 4 o'clock on Friday. We're going to be rocking and rolling, and you'll get to see number 40 in action, and hopefully I'll do well for you and maybe hit a home run. So come out and support the Niners.
If you didn't laugh at least 5 times during that Friend of 49er, you need to really check your pulse, because that was a great time with Ross. Thank you so much again, Ross, for stopping by and answering some of those tweets. Next week's guest on Friend of 49er is going to be the lone softball senior, Lorena Vela, as she sits down to answer your tweets, DMs, and emails. You can always tweet us at PanningForGold3 if you have a question for Lorena, and you can get on the show. Now we move along. We're about to make Panning for Gold history here, people. Our very own PFG weatherman is not in studio. Typically, I kick it to him, and he's right next to me in front of some nice weather maps. But no, he is on location down there at Robert and Miriam Hayes Stadium. Garrett, I'm looking at you in the monitor here. You look a little cold out there, buddy. Do you regret leaving the nice temperature-controlled studios?
No regrets coming out here at Robert and Miriam Hayes Stadium. Just a beautiful complex. As we take a look behind us, beautiful green grass, and that's going to be the story for the rest of the spring here. And the guys have just taken off the tarp for practice, so they're ready to go for this weekend.
Well, that's great, Garrett. I'm not really concerned about the weather right now. What's the weather looking like this weekend when fans head down to Robert and Miriam Hayes Stadium, and also to the 49er softball diamond to check out softball as well?
Well, it's going to be great out here in the Charlotte metro region around the university here. Well, let's take those graphics live right now, and we'll see what we have in store this weekend. For Friday will be mostly sunny with high temperatures reaching only around 61 degrees, so that is a few degrees above normal for this time of year. But as we go through the games on Friday, we'll dip back into the upper 40s, so make sure you bring those jackets for you on Friday and the whole weekend. Saturday, it'll be partly sunny with highs in the upper 50s. We have a double header out here at Robert and Miriam Hayes Stadium, so make sure to bring everything you need for that. Well, temperatures will be fluctuating throughout those games, so make sure you prepare for that. Sunday, we'll have chance of showers and a little partly sunny action going on there. It'll be rainy and sunny, so it'll be a sort of a mix of emotions here. We'll have high temperatures reaching around 53 degrees and a 40% chance of showers out here at the Robert and Miriam Hayes Stadium. So might want to bring the umbrella out here as you enjoy this full weekend of softball and baseball out here on the UNC Charlotte campus. So that's a check of your weekend weather update live from Robert and Miriam Hayes Stadium. Now back to you, AJ.
Yeah, thanks, Garrett. Now get back up to the offices. I'll put on a nice pot of coffee for you, warm you up a little bit. How's that sound?
We will enjoy it when we get back up there.
Great job as always. Thanks, Garrett. Be sure to give him a follow on Twitter, Niner Nation, at WXGarrett, and be sure to give me and the show a follow on Twitter as well, at PanningForGold3. That's going to do it for today's show. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in a week. Bye-bye.